All right. Hi, everyone. I am Tom, the retirement home gigging coach. And today I want to talk about distractions. Um, just like when you're playing in bars, you have distractions in bars. A lot of these are going to be real similar to that. But sometimes in a retirement home, you can get distractions that you just don't see them coming. And the this video is to help you prepare for it and make you aware so it doesn't completely throw you off track. So the first part of the video, I'm going to go down through the different kinds of distractions you're going to run into, and then how the second part of the video will be kind of how you prepare for it, how you can actually practice to be ready for it. So, and these are no specific order. One is coughing and sneezing. People are going to be coughing. They go into a 20-minute coughing or sneezing fit. It happens. You're playing a song and somebody just starts. You just play through. That's all. It's just something you have to get used to. People are going to fall asleep on you. You're always going to have one or two that are making a nod off. Some of these people are heavily medicated. Some of these people have just come off, if it's an afternoon after lunch gig, maybe they ate too much. And now they're just, no matter what song you're rocking out to, sometimes they just can't handle it and they're gone. They're falling asleep, and some of them will actually snore when it happens. So there again, you just have to deal with it. You smile, you play right through it, and it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. Just be ready for it. Beeps and alarms. There's a lot of these that go off during your performance, especially in the memory care centers. There's a lot of alarms that go off for different reasons, and they're just going to happen. Some people have the necklaces or whatever. I'm not sure what they're called, but they have something on them that sometimes if they move a certain way, it alerts the staff. So you're going to have that happen. So something to be ready for. Phones ringing. These people have cell phones just like everybody else. Just because they're a little older doesn't mean they don't talk on a phone. The business phone of the facility that you're playing at, that could be ringing. There's been plenty of places I've played where I'm 10 feet away from the business phone, and the phone's ringing in the background. There again, you just got to play through it. People are talking. Some people will talk, especially the staff sometimes has to talk to each other. And it's just something that you have to be okay with. You have to just get through it. Staff and residents, they walk by you, they walk in front of you, they walk around you. And that can get very distracting. The TVs. A lot of times there's TVs on while you're playing. And sometimes they're up pretty loud. And sometimes they don't turn them off. I don't know why, but they won't turn them off. So you play through. You might have to turn your amp up a little bit. But, these are some things that you got to be ready for. Another one is toilets flushing. It's just, sometimes the bathrooms are right there, and, you're playing your song and all of a sudden you hear a flush. It could be kind of funny, but it could also be very annoying. But it's just, these things happen in some of the retirement homes that you're going to play. All of these things don't happen all of the time. But the more places you play on a regular basis, you'll start to see these things pop up, and after a little while, you just get so used to it, you won't even hear it. It doesn't even bother you. But if you haven't played these yet, or you're just getting out there, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's just there are distractions you have to deal with. Now, what can you do to prepare for these before you play the gig? Well, what you could do, one thing you could do is you can put your TV on or your radio. If you really want to go bananas, do both. Turn them up loud and practice over it. Practice through it. That's one thing you can do. You can rehearse your material while the TV and radio is on pretty loud. You could ask people to distract you while you play. If there's other people in the house, tell them what you're doing and say, hey, look, come and walk in front of me. Come in and turn the TV on or off. Come in and and just walk around the room. That can help you prepare because the staff is going to do that while you're playing. Another thing you could do is you could ask friends and neighbors to call you at a certain time while you're practicing. Have your phone ringing. Have your neighbors come up and ring the doorbell a few times. That would emulate an alarm or a beep. You know, so you can think of things like that that you can do to rehearse your material and rehearse your 1 hour show. They're an hour, sometimes they're an hour and a half. But most of your gigs in these places are going to be an hour. And these are things that you can make happen to rehearse and play through it. If distractions bother you, this is how you get through it. This is how you become numb to it. Some of you don't have to do this. You're already playing them. Maybe the distractions don't bother you. That's great. But this is for people that are pretty easily distracted and maybe you just haven't played enough of these gigs yet to be seasoned enough to get through that without it bothering you. That's what it's for. So I hope this has been helpful. If you want my free PDF, my email's in the description. Put free PDF in the subject line and I will send that over to you as soon as possible. And if you're serious about getting out and booking these, whether it's a part-time or a full-time basis, let me know that in an email, and then we'll get on a 15-minute call and see if it makes sense to work together. I don't charge very much money to do coaching. I just don't. It's very inexpensive, and the return on investment is very quick. So if you're getting to that point where you want a strategy and you want somebody to help hold you accountable to make it happen, then let's talk about it and see if it's right for you. Till the next video, happy gigging.